Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update of what I am working on in the process of doing. Just so you see some of the components and where we're at. This is a Jazzmaster clone, and it is a two-piece swamp, lightweight swamp ash, in a whitewash blonde color. And it's got the standard routing specs to accept the pickups and whatnot. Here is the two-piece rosewood fingerboard, and I'm in the process of doing the true oil. There is a little bit of figure happening here, and actually this piece, a little bit of a background, the piece was sitting around and it didn't look like it had much figure at all, hardly any bird's eye that I could see. So I told the friend of mine I'm getting this bill for, I said, well, I'll just throw it in, and there isn't much bird's eye on it, but you know, whatever there is, you know, a little bit of a bonus. And here this thing is looking pretty nice, so he lucked out. He'll be very happy with it. There you get that shimmer going on again. And that's only with 3 applications of true oil, and we're nearly done. This has the clay dots that I make myself, and they look pretty spot on. And there's the side dots that I redid. And as far as hardware, we are going with a Mastery bridge, very sleek unit. And we have Gatto split shaft vintage tuners, and we have a standard trim unit with the pressure fit or snug fit bar, whammy bar. And here we have the Lawler Jazzmaster pickups. They just came in today and they're a beautiful set. So this is going to look quite nice. As you can see with the color of the body, it's going to blend in wonderfully. It's going to get the red tortoiseshell pick guard. So this one's going to look amazing. My lighting isn't great in here. I wish it was. You'd get a better idea of how nice this looks. This actually has been sitting or hanging for a while. I've done an initial leveling, so it's a little dull right now. That's why you're not getting any reflection off of it. But you can see you're getting a nice grain showing through there. It should look quite nicely with the rosewood fingerboard. All right, next up is the it's a Jazzmaster Deluxe kind of hybrid thing. We'll get that one up. All right, next up we have the JM Deluxe Hybrid. This is actually like a Tele Deluxe with a Jazzmaster body shape, and this is another two-piece swamp ash. And I wish the lighting was better because this thing looks unbelievable. See if I can kind of get it in there. Once it's polished up, I've just finalized my finishes, and it's been curing for the last couple of days. So it does need to be level sanded, but it is gorgeous. And here we have another stunning bird's eye maple neck. Look at that, just chock full of bird's eye. And again, we do the true oil with the amber finish. Back isn't done. I do that after I've done my fretting and my round over on the edge. And it's getting Gatto split shaft vintage tuners as well. So that color combination is going to look good. It's going to have a again a red tortoiseshell pick guard. And what we've done differently with this one, there's no switch at the bottom horn. We have it at the upper horn. That's where he wanted to have it located, a little closer to the end of the point of the horn than typical. There's the Gatto vintage tuners, which I use pretty much standard unless there's a special request. We got a nice, very nice Callahan 6-saddle bridge. And here we have a pair of Lawler wide range Regal humbuckers, and I'm real excited about these. It'll be very interesting to hear them. And this is going to be one great looking guitar as well. The body's slightly heavier than the other Jazzmaster, but not by much. Other components are standard, typical back neck plate and standard wiring, electronic components, CTS pots and whatnot. So that's build number 2, which should be done in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Mike hasn't had a chance to see any of these updates. He's been touring out in the east and in Quebec. So this will be the first update that he'll probably see, and I think he'll like it. I'll see if I can get a bit of better lighting on that wood grain. Quite happy with that. Alright, next up we have a Lefty, and we'll get looking at that one. Okay, here we have the Lefty T-Class Deluxe. It's a 2-piece alder body, and the neck is in rough form right now, but it's basically going to be the same neck as the previous hybrid, Jazzmaster Deluxe Hybrid. Pretty much the same amount of flame and bird's eye, so that's what you can expect. This body is at a stage of barrier coat done and leveled. I'm going to be doing toner coats tonight, I think. And this is going to be getting a walnut finish. And the pick guard is going to be a black, cream and black 3-ply, so that the cream will match with the binding color of cream. Should look really snappy. Again, we have Gatto, actually no, we're using Klusen. We'll get those off of there. We're using these Klusen left-handed tuners. They just came in yesterday. And we're using, again, another Callahan 6-saddle stoptail bridge, string through. And again, we have another set of Lawler Regals, the wide range humbuckers. They're going in this as well. Now, the one concern I had was because this is left-handed, this is probably wound for a right-handed guitar, and your posts are not going to be in the same configuration. For the left-handed, they should be actually reversed. So I sent an email off to Jason Lawler, and he told me that you probably wouldn't get too much of a change in tone, only slightly, but probably only if you had a really good set of ears. In any case, they shall look sweet, and this should sound great as well. The body is relatively light, should be real comfortable. And that is what I have for updates to give you guys. Give you something to look at and what I'm doing right now. Now, one of these days I'll get an order for an S-Class, and then I can show you that. That'll be fun. The Jazzmasters are close enough, I guess, to body shape with the contours and everything like that. So, there you go. Hopefully you got enough information to whet your appetite, and stay informed. And also, I am setting up a Facebook page for Canadianbreed Custom Electrics, so you'll be able to become a part of that. You can befriend me, or I can befriend you, or however that works. I'm just setting that up tonight, so be sure to check that out as well. I'll make sure I have links available somewhere, either on YouTube or on my main website, Canadianbreed.com. In the meantime, stay in touch, and I hope you enjoy yourself.